shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to... The Volunteers will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UAB's offense will come out first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Kitna. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
The Blazers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Volunteers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown ball. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's in open space downfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Looking to fire. Running into the open space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads it left. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Snagged in the middle, it's Staley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The RPO, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give out of the gun. Powers through. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it, you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air, it's Kitna. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get him.
He's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Staley. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Scanning the field is Kitna. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Volunteers are on the move. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Try and play action. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Touchdown, Volunteer! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown ball.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly what he had to get to get 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they broke the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll leave it with him. Oh, better look out. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Aguilar. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. This is a designed run. Got enough for the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his legs, it's Thomas. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's the handoff. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Vols have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The play action fake. Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 25 over the Bloopers.
Looking for a crease, it's Jackson.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Kitna. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Blazers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the oath. Pulls it and fires to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
And the Vols come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nobody open, he just throws it away and it'll bring up 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can you make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Complete downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the RPO, complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick completion to the right. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Give to the running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Blazers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here comes the heat. Fires to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Blazers. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 82 yards. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Going with the ground game left. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
To 3-1. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This this drive will start from the 19-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's hooked. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Klein. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The short hands, it's Milner.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
To the air, it's Kitna. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's hooked. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what